Charity begins at home. This expression was actually practicalized when on the 9th of September 2011, the ACTDF team, led by their founder and president, Engineer Noah Nuhu Dalaji, stormed Bauchi State with a mission. This mission was to award 60 scholarships to children in nursery, primary and secondary schools in Bauchi State. Before their arrival, the scholarship award had already been announced in the state media. And so, on the 10th of September, those interested in gaining the ACTDF scholarships flooded the General Sani Abacha Gymnasium in Bauchi town. Earlier, the ACTDF team met to put finishing touches to their planning in order to have a smooth and successful award ceremony. So, what was the criteria for the award of these scholarships? Professor David Irefin of Economics Department, University of Maiduguri, headed the examination team.
The big challenge, you are looking for talented, vulnerable children, maybe the orphans, the oppressed, children of farmers, those who find it very difficult in the society. So he goes for this type of children. You see, the mere fact that somebody is poor doesn't mean that his children are not talented. So he goes after the underprivileged in the society. This scholarship is for this category of people. So, although he didn't eliminate any group of people, even the children of the poor are free to come and contest. You know, they are free to come and contest. So, and what we did is to look at the curriculum of nursery school, primary school, secondary school. But for now, he is interested in training people right from nursery school. So, one of the things we look at, if somebody is in nursery school too, you don't even need to consider him. He wants to bring somebody from nursery 1. So at the primary stage, he wants to train people from primary 1. The secondary stage, he wants to commence from GSS 1. Yeah. So based on that, we look at the curricula of this program, then set up some questions, allow the students, give them a chance to try. We also know that children in the periphery, in the rural areas, don't have, they are studying in a very bad environment. So we also take that one in consideration. That is why we design candidates' particulars, so that apart from the performance in the exam, we need to know the background of these pupils. Okay. Yeah, so to really see those who are genuinely in need of the scholarship.
While the pupils cracked their brains to answer the quiz, their parents and guardians were seated with invited guests as the ACTDF team took them through the activities of the organization, after which an interactive session ensued. Some of the invited guests commented on the good work of ACTDF and described it as one of its kind in the state.
This is a guy who is from this state, and he started a very good noble objective of assisting the less privileged. So the government is really very, very happy, and we like to encourage these kind of things, because you see, somebody who's trying to touch on the lives of the underprivileged people, trying to give them education, so that they will come and help themselves and help the society. So the government is really very glad to see that this kind of thing happening. The government has been doing a lot in the areas of education since the inception of this regime. The government, building a lot of schools, equipments, trying to uplift the standard of the school by building laboratories and other things. So the government has been doing a lot of things for the education sector in Bauchi State. So with people like this, the future is bright. The future is bright, yes.
The foundation is definitely doing a very excellent job, because investing into education, which in other words you can call human capital development, is the first and foremost thing that a wise government, an association, an NGO like this one, or an individual can do to humanity. Education is very important. It is the very backbone of sustenance of human life. It is a necessity. In fact, it is the most important constituent of human development. And that is the reason why it is said that the development of any society or nation largely depends on the level of education of its citizenry. Therefore, for the ACTDF to go into education, I think is a very good, very excellent, I can call it, and a welcome idea. I just want to conclude with the saying, about the Englishman. When you do a good thing to him, he tells you, thank you. And when you do it in a such way that it is very good, he will tell you, thank you very much. But if you do it excellently, he will say, thank you very much indeed. So to the foundation we say, thank you very much indeed.
I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling today, because it's one of the happiest moments for me, for at least being part of an organization that is bringing home what we've been doing outside, because this is an organization that has a total coverage of the entire African countries, and which of course Nigeria is part of it. And even in Nigeria, we have 36 states. And being an indigen of this state, a member of the Board of Trustees, I think it's an occasion that not only me, any right-thinking person who happens to be from this state should see the development as a welcome one, because this is a foundation that is trying to discover talent in our children, and not only in our children. We have some of us that are less privileged. It's not everybody that is capable of financing the education of his wards. So I believe with this kind of an NGO, the future of our children in this state and the country at large and the entire African continent is bright.
It is a very brilliant idea. This is because the traditional institution is all about catering for the entire people, and more particularly the less privileged. And since this foundation is aimed at catering for the less privileged, more particularly the less privileged, I think it is a welcome development and is a foundation that is aimed at partnering with the traditional institutions to realize the talents, the hidden talents of our children in our various societies, more particularly in Nigeria and Africa in general.
It is a dream come true today. It is a dream come true. This is the first of its kind in the history of Bauchi State. Not only Bauchi State, in the northeast geopolitical region. I have forgotten, or I'm yet to know which organization that has come up with this laudable objective besides ACTDF. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows that this organization, under the auspices of this young man, is doing a lot and complementing the effort of the government. This is a responsibility, a total responsibility of the government. But today, a formidable and laudable NGO came in. So what is next? What is next is to give him support moral and otherwise. So to me, the government is not doing enough, but it should do enough. A hand of support should be extended to him without reservation. This is my advice to the government. This organization is just coming. It's just coming. It's just on the coming. So I'm of the view that adequate publicity should be given so that the right target, the right people are gotten at the end of the day. Because the target is the children of the underprivileged, not the privileged ones, the underprivileged. Where do we get the underprivileged? Remote areas, Nook and Canaries of Bauchi State in particular and Northeast in general should be exploited, should be explored in order to get the right people, the right candidates for this all-important program.
At the end of the test, 17 nursery and 20 primary school pupils won the scholarship, while the remaining 23 scholarships were given to GSS1 students who proved themselves during the test. Engineer Nuhu Dalaji, the founder and president of the foundation, promised more.
Two states have the major people who are going to represent Nigeria in this scholarship. And if you have your children who have this exam are going to university, in the next 2-3 weeks we'll conduct another exam, Bauchi State and other parts of this country, for scholarship in abroad. That one is going to happen the same thing if you apply the same thing that happened here. The school, the Californian state who are giving that scholarship. So the scholarship they are going is in California, in America, not in any part of America. It's strictly on California because they pay all the tuition fee. And also, we have other 2 or 3 people that are here today. They have admission in other places, which the foundation has agreed to take their responsibility. And they are all from Bauchi State. In the next 1 week or 2 weeks, many of them are going out to go and study master's degree and other things here, courtesy of the African Children Talent Discovery Foundation.